Can you tell me what you think a stressful day looks like for an adult? What are the sources of their stress? What are their stressors?
Stresses.
Stressors, yes.
Is that a word?
Yes.
That's an interesting word.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, I would say work. Because they don't necessarily like their works. Like every day I see people in the office, they look like they got shot or something. They don't look happy. They don't look like they like what they're doing. And they just look sad.
Okay.
You can feel the sadness.
Can you put your finger on the things that actually stress people out?
Yeah, if they can get better at it, or if they need to work more, they need to stay later,
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Where does the stress from jobs come from?
Well, I guess when I do a good job, and I heard of there's somebody's like someone will steal your work or something,
Yeah, it's happened to me
And-
before. My boss did that to me.
and so some people might think that they just do what they should do, because it causes trouble when you do things too well.
Yeah, it really does. What do you think are the sources of stress for a usual adult?
Maybe their marriage or their lack of marriage. So, if you're married, you have to deal with another person a lot. If you're not married, people will think you're lonely and sad.
For your parents, I would guess that their parents gave them stress like this, or society gave them stress like this. Do you feel that in today's society, marriage or lack of marriage is such a source of stress still?
In Taiwan, I feel like marriage is more stress.
Marriage is more stressful than not being married.
For some people, yes.
Do you think that most people enjoy their jobs? Do they like their jobs?
No, most people don't enjoy their jobs, according to the science.
If you had to put a number on it, what percent of people would you say hate their jobs?
60, 70.
Really? Okay, what percent of people would you say actually like their jobs quite a bit?
10 or less.
That's rather sad. What is causing this?
I don't know, education, I guess. So we are taught to do some things, but not taught to do what we like or find what we like.
A lot of the time this is true, yes.
It's a wasted potential. It's like you have a battery cell and you're only using 50% or less of its power. But in order to use its full power, you have to invest more at first, but risk like failure. So in order to first help someone discover their likes and train them to, be good at what they like, it costs a lot of money. And it's not something that can be scaled out easily. It's like schools are like a factory. They are designed to handle large amounts of students. So you come in and they put you through the assembly line and you come out a certain way. So this is cheap, relatively cheap compared to other methods like tailoring a specific education model to a student, finding what they like, teaching them what they like. The traditional education system is way cheaper because it's like a factory. It's designed to mass produce in a cheap way. And so that's what you get in society. Most people, after they go through the assembly line, they can live and they can work in society, just not very well. And those who don't do well in school, they are like the defects, and they either get thrown away or maybe they mutate in a way that's actually beneficial to them and they become special.
What happens if everybody just does what they love, but like 80% of the stuff that they love is actually not super useful?
Well, that's why economically this factory assembly line method makes more sense.
Do you think that society can be changed in a way so that most of what people love does bring actual tangible value?
It's going to be very difficult because, so first you have the prior generation. They have their own way of thinking, and the people in power are old, and they usually are preset on their way of thinking because the older people get, the more certain they are about their opinions. And so those people are in power. Why would those people change? So change comes very slowly. It's kind of like evolution. It may come, if it does, it's gonna be very slow.